Hello YouTube, I'm ill today so I have to stay indoors, so I thought I'd record a quick video. I'm going to talk about materialism, the idea that the physical is all that exists. This tends to go hand in hand with atheism. There are no gods, no invisible sky daddies, no souls, whatever souls are, etc, etc. Physical matter is all that exists. I guess you could be an atheist but not a materialist. However, in real life, at least all the atheists I know are also materialists and vice versa. Anyway, I wonder if people have followed the thought all the way down the rabbit hole to its conclusion. Let's talk about you. What are you? What is me? In the normal sense of the word, when we say I or you, we're not referring to a body, we're referring to that subjective conscious experience of being. We're conscious, we're self-aware, we're rational, we have volition, we decide things, we make choices. I'm going to call this the self. These attributes are the essence of what the self is. Now let's jump back to materialism. Okay, physical matter is all that exists. Where does that leave you, the self? A lot of people think there's like two bits. The brain is the hardware and that allows the self to happen, or something like that. And once it's established, the self then controls the body. But no, if you're a materialist, there's just a brain. And that brain controls everything. There is no self. There is no mental impression that isn't represented in the brain by some configuration of neurons firing. Indeed, there is no conscious mental impression that is not the result of chemical processing in the brain. That's where you come to if you follow the rabbit hole all the way down. There is no self. If that seems odd to you, you need to take a time out and think it over. It is odd. It's highly counterintuitive. But that's where materialism leads you. Let's think about the attributes of the self again, in light of the materialistic worldview. Rationality, well, it's just neurons firing. Volition, the ability to decide. You don't decide anything. There is no you. Neurons fire, they do what they do. There is no you, there is no choice. Consciousness, the subjective experience of being. It's totally superfluous, a side effect. It's unnecessary. It's like watching a projector, I guess. The action's already happened. Your conscious experience is like smoke coming out of a factory chimney. The materialist denies the self. And I say, because of that, I say it's absurd on its face. It's a candidate for reductio ad absurdum. Reductio ad absurdum is also known as proof by contradiction. It's when you start with a proposition, follow a logical route to a conclusion, but that conclusion is absurd, therefore the proposition is false. Materialism is a candidate for this. I mean, look, if there's one thing you know for sure, it's that the self exists. You know you exist, You have reason to doubt all sorts of things. The news, other people's intentions, the population of the United States, the speed of light. Indeed, you may doubt almost everything. Are your senses telling you the truth? Are they accurate? Is my blue your blue? Is the world three-dimensional? Is the chair that I'm sitting on real? Is anything real? Strictly speaking, you can't even be sure that other selves exist. We infer by the actions of other people that they're also selves like us, but you can't be sure of that. But you do know that you exist. And something that contradicts that one absolute, blindingly obvious truth is absurd on its face. Get back to me.